Does climbing stairs, standing for a while, or just going for a short walk seem harder than it used to? If you're nodding yes, then stay with me. What you'll hear in this video might explain everything, and it could be hiding in your daily routine. We're talking about certain foods you eat every day, and even two common vitamins that are secretly making things worse. Yes, you heard that right. Some vitamins that are widely praised for health might actually be draining your strength, harming your joints, and making your legs feel tired, shaky, and sore. And most people have no idea. The truth is, some of the biggest threats to your leg strength are hiding in plain sight. That morning toast, that evening dessert, or that healthy supplement might be slowly weakening you day by day. This video will reveal what's really behind your leg fatigue, swelling, and pain, and more importantly, what to avoid so you can reclaim your energy and stability. If you want to walk stronger, stand longer, and age with confidence, watch till the end. 15. Sugary treats and desserts. We all know the comfort a piece of cake or pie can bring, but after 60, these sugary pleasures can quietly turn into your leg's worst enemy. Refined sugar triggers inflammation throughout the body, especially in muscles and joints. This leads to soreness, stiffness, and long-term damage to your lower body. Sugar also raises insulin resistance, which leaves your muscles low on energy and weakens them over time. Another problem? Weight gain. Sugar-packed foods add extra pounds, putting more stress on your joints and making movement harder. When your legs are already losing muscle due to age, this stress makes things worse. And that's not all. High sugar intake disrupts circulation, limiting how much oxygen and nutrients reach your legs. Poor blood flow means slower recovery and more muscle fatigue. Plus, sweets don't offer anything useful for your legs. No protein, no magnesium, no support. Just empty calories that damage rather than build. Many packaged desserts are also filled with artificial colors and preservatives, which worsen inflammation and disrupt your body's natural balance. So, what can you do? Swap out processed desserts for healthier alternatives. Try cinnamon-topped fruit, or bake your own low-sugar treats at home. You don't have to give up sweetness. Just choose options that love your legs back. 14. Fried foods. Golden brown and crispy might taste good, but fried foods are full of hidden dangers, especially for your legs. Loaded with trans fats and saturated oils, fried foods increase inflammation in muscles and joints. This leads to stiffness, swelling, and more wear and tear on your lower body. Even worse, fried foods reduce circulation by clogging blood vessels. Poor circulation means your muscles don't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. That's why after a greasy meal, your legs might feel sore, heavy, or tired. Foods like fried chicken, French fries, and donuts are also low in nutrients. They don't support your muscles with the protein, vitamins, and minerals needed for strength, and they're high in calories, leading to weight gain, which makes walking and standing more difficult. Eating fried foods regularly drains your energy too. Because they take longer to digest, they leave you feeling sluggish, with less fuel for muscle repair and activity. But here's the good news. You can still enjoy tasty meals. Just try air frying, baking, or grilling instead. These small changes can reduce inflammation and keep your legs moving freely. 13. White bread. White bread is a common breakfast item, but after 60, it might be doing more harm than good. Made from refined flour, white bread lacks fiber and essential nutrients. It breaks down quickly into sugar, spiking your blood sugar and leaving you tired soon after eating. These blood sugar spikes also increase insulin resistance, which blocks energy from reaching your muscles. And when your legs don't get energy, they feel weak and wobbly. Over time, this pattern can lead to muscle loss, especially in older adults who are already at risk of losing strength. White bread doesn't provide the protein or minerals your body needs to rebuild or maintain leg muscles. It also contributes to weight gain, especially when topped with butter, jam, or cheese. And those extra pounds put even more pressure on your legs, increasing the risk of pain, swelling, and injury. So what's a better option? Switch to whole grain breads made with oats, flax, or rye. They're packed with fiber and nutrients, support healthy blood sugar, and work better with muscle-building foods, like eggs or avocado. You don't have to give up bread, just make it work for your legs instead of against them. 12th, alcoholic drinks. Drinking alcohol may seem harmless in moderation, but for your legs, especially after 60, it's a hidden threat. As you age, your body becomes less efficient at handling alcohol. Even small amounts can block the absorption of essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D, all of which are vital for muscle strength and bone health. Alcohol also slows down muscle repair. After activity or exercise, your body needs time to heal, but alcohol delays this process, leading to longer-lasting soreness and higher risk of injury. It also causes dehydration, which tightens muscles and triggers painful leg cramps. Over time, alcohol affects your liver too, interfering with the production of key compounds your body needs to maintain tissues. Another issue is weight gain. Alcohol is calorie-dense and tends to encourage fat storage, especially around the belly. That extra weight weighs heavily on your legs and joints. And if you've noticed that your legs feel more tired or achy the day after drinking, it's no coincidence. Alcohol raises inflammation and lowers your motivation to move, both of which hurt your mobility in the long run. For strong legs and steady steps, consider limiting alcohol and prioritizing hydration instead. 11. Processed meats. Convenience meats like ham, bacon, and sausages may be quick to cook, but they're rough on your legs. These meats are packed with sodium and preservatives that spark inflammation throughout your body. For your legs, this means tight joints, stiff muscles, and more pain, especially in the knees, calves, and ankles. They're also high in saturated fats, which clog arteries and reduce circulation. When blood flow to the legs slows down, your muscles don't get the nutrients and oxygen they need, and they slowly weaken. Processed meats also make your body work harder to remove toxins, putting extra pressure on the liver and kidneys. This slows recovery and makes muscles feel more fatigued. Another hidden danger? These meats can disrupt blood sugar and reduce how efficiently your muscles use energy, leading to constant tiredness in your lower body. It's easy to grab these items for a quick meal, but over time, they chip away at your strength. Instead, try swapping them for healthier proteins like grilled chicken, eggs, fish, or lean beef. These small changes can lead to lighter, stronger legs and a more active life. 10. Instant noodles. Instant noodles might seem like a convenient option, but they can silently wear down your legs. They're made from refined flour, filled with artificial flavorings, and loaded with salt. A single packet can give you more than half of your daily sodium limit. This much sodium causes water retention and swelling, especially in your legs and feet. It also raises blood pressure, restricting the blood flow needed to keep your leg muscles energized and strong. The additives in the seasoning packets, like MSG and artificial preservatives, fuel inflammation in your joints and tissues. Even mild inflammation, over time, leads to stiffness and weakness. Plus, instant noodles are very low in fiber and protein. They offer almost nothing in terms of muscle support. And their high glycemic index causes blood sugar spikes, disrupting insulin activity and leaving your muscles tired. In short, they're filling, but not nourishing. If you want to preserve mobility and avoid leg pain, it's best to limit instant noodles and replace them with whole grains, veggies, and clean proteins that keep you fueled and steady. 9. Packaged cakes and pastries. They smell like home and taste like comfort, but factory-made cakes are packed with ingredients that chip away at your leg strength. These treats are full of processed sugar, trans fats, and chemical preservatives. Sugar disrupts your body's insulin levels, stores excess fat, and promotes inflammation, none of which supports strong muscles. Trans fats are especially harmful. They increase bad cholesterol, block circulation, and make it harder for blood to reach your legs. This causes your muscles to lose nutrients and become weaker over time. These cakes also contain stabilizers and artificial colors that irritate your immune system and raise inflammation, especially in your joints. That's why regular cake consumption often leads to achy knees and heavier legs. What's missing from these desserts? Protein, calcium, and magnesium, all vital for maintaining lean mass and strong bones. Without them, your muscles feel drained, slow, and sore. Instead of buying processed cakes, try making your own at home using whole flours, fruit, and healthy oils. You'll still enjoy dessert, but this time, your body will benefit too. 8. Processed cheese products. Processed cheeses like spreads, slices, and melted varieties may be easy to use, but they bring more harm than help to your legs. These products affect your muscles and blood vessels in two major ways. First, the high sodium content leads to fluid buildup and increased blood pressure. Second, the saturated fats found in these cheeses reduce blood vessel flexibility, making it harder for your legs to get the oxygen and nutrients they need. The result? Heavier, more swollen legs that feel stiff and uncomfortable. Many processed cheeses also contain preservatives and additives like phosphates. These chemicals can disrupt how your body absorbs two essential minerals, calcium and magnesium. When your muscles don't get enough of these, you're more likely to experience cramps, fatigue, and nighttime discomfort, especially in your legs. Another issue? These cheeses are low in quality protein. Unlike traditional cheeses made with minimal processing, heavily industrialized ones lose much of their nutritional value. So even if you're consuming calories, your body isn't receiving what it needs to maintain muscle mass, leading to a gradual loss of strength and function. Ever feel sluggish and heavy after a processed meal? That's your body reacting to inflammation and mineral loss. Over time, walking short distances or climbing stairs can become more difficult, and it might all trace back to what's on your toast. Want to protect your leg strength? Try switching to less processed cheeses like cottage cheese, ricotta, or farmer's cheese. These options nourish your muscles instead of draining them. And now we're approaching the most shocking part of the video. 2 vitamins that might be secretly harming your legs. 7. Industrial ice creams. Nothing beats a cool scoop on a hot day, but most store-bought ice creams are full of sugar, artificial ingredients, and unhealthy fats that can quietly damage your legs. These sweet treats cause quick spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes. That unstable energy flow affects your muscles, leaving your legs feeling weak, heavy, and easily exhausted. Many cheap ice cream brands use saturated fats that interfere with healthy circulation. This restricts blood flow to the legs, leading to numbness, tingling, or even cramps. Over time, this reduced blood supply can cause lasting muscle weakness and increase the risk of falls. Artificial thickeners, dyes, and emulsifiers add to the problem. They trigger inflammation that damages both joints and muscle tissues, leaving you feeling sore and stiff, even after minor activity. Ice creams are also loaded with empty calories. They offer little to no nutrition. They don't help build or repair muscle, and they don't support bone or joint health. Instead, they create a long-term drain on your body's ability to stay mobile. If you love sweet treats, try frozen banana slices, yogurt-based popsicles, or ice cream made with natural ingredients and low sugar. You can still enjoy dessert, but without weakening your legs in the process. 6. Milk, Chocolate. It's easy to enjoy a few pieces of milk chocolate throughout the day, but for seniors, this habit may do more harm than good. Most milk chocolates are loaded with sugar and saturated fat, which fuel inflammation and affect blood sugar stability. This double impact can drain your leg strength over time. While cocoa itself is rich in antioxidants, commercial milk chocolates contain very little of it. Instead, they're mostly made up of processed sugars, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners, all of which interfere with nutrient absorption and liver function. The result? Weaker, more fatigued legs that don't recover as quickly and feel sore even with light activity. These chocolates can also trigger weight gain, especially around the belly, and that extra weight puts added stress on your lower body, especially your knees, hips, and ankles. Looking for a better option? Go for dark chocolate with 70% or higher cocoa content. When eaten in small amounts, it supports circulation and muscle health, without the sugar crash of regular chocolate bars. 5. Canned foods. Canned foods may be convenient, but they're often packed with hidden ingredients that sabotage your strength. Most canned products contain artificial preservatives like sodium benzoate and nitrites, as well as large amounts of salt. These chemicals cause inflammation, interrupt muscle function, and interfere with proper circulation to the legs. That heavy, swollen feeling in your lower body after a salty meal, it could be water retention caused by canned foods. This fluid buildup not only makes you uncomfortable, but also signals poor blood flow and tissue stress, especially dangerous for seniors with high blood pressure. Many canned meats and vegetables also lose their natural nutrients during processing. You're left with food that has fewer minerals and vitamins and more toxins. This puts a strain on your liver and kidneys, reducing your body's ability to support muscle recovery and joint health. Some cans even contain aluminum, which may accumulate in the body over time and interfere with both muscle and nerve function. Instead of canned goods, go for fresh or frozen options. Cook with real ingredients when possible and read labels carefully. Protecting your legs starts in the kitchen. 4. Filled cookies and packaged snacks. Those stuffed cookies and snack packs may seem like harmless treats, but they're quietly chipping away at your mobility. Packed with artificial colors, flavors, stabilizers, and preservatives, these snacks overload your system and wear down your liver and kidneys. This stress limits how well your body absorbs and delivers nutrients to your muscles. These snacks also contain trans fats, a type of fat that increases inflammation and clogs arteries, making it harder for oxygen and nutrients to reach your legs. The result is fatigue, soreness, and instability. They're also high in salt, which leads to swollen ankles and fluid buildup in the legs. Over time, this can cause varicose veins, chronic discomfort, and reduced ability to walk safely. Plus, the rapid blood sugar spikes from these treats lead to insulin crashes, draining your energy and increasing hunger for even more unhealthy food. Swap processed snacks for natural alternatives like nuts, seeds, fruit, or homemade bars. It's a small change that makes a big difference for your legs. 3.MSG, monosodium glutamate. MSG is a common flavor enhancer in soups, seasonings, sauces, and frozen meals. But for aging muscles and nerves, it may be harmful. This additive interferes with nerve signals that control muscle movement. In sensitive individuals, especially those over 60, MSG may trigger headaches, leg aches, tingling, or stiffness. It also raises inflammation throughout the body, particularly in the joints and muscles of the legs. As oxygen flow declines, your legs may feel tired even after mild activity. Many MSG-containing foods also have high sodium levels, making swelling and poor circulation even worse. And the effects are often masked under names like yeast extract or hydrolyzed protein. Choose natural flavors like garlic, lemon, onion, and herbs instead of relying on pre-mixed seasonings. Your legs and your entire body will thank you. Now, revealing the 2 vitamins that may be harming your legs. Most people take vitamins believing they're doing the right thing. But in some cases, especially with vitamin A and vitamin D, too much can be just as dangerous as too little. Let's break it down. 2. Vitamin A in excess. Vitamin A supports vision, immunity, and skin health. But in high doses, especially from supplements, it can build up in your body, causing problems. After 60, your liver becomes less efficient at processing excess vitamin A. When it builds up, it may lead to joint stiffness, muscle soreness, or back pain, especially in the legs. Too much vitamin A interferes with your ability to absorb minerals like calcium and magnesium, 2 nutrients essential for smooth muscle movement. This can result in cramps, fatigue, and balance issues. Excess A can also weaken bones, especially in the hips and legs, increasing your fall risk. The takeaway? Get vitamin A from foods like carrots, pumpkin, eggs, or milk, and avoid unnecessary supplements unless directed by a doctor. 1. Vitamin D in excess. We all hear how important vitamin D is for bone health, but more isn't always better. Because vitamin D is fat-soluble, excess amounts get stored in the body. This can cause calcium to build up in your blood, a condition called hypercalcemia, leading to cramps, joint pain, muscle weakness, and even coordination problems. Too much vitamin D may also affect kidney function, raising inflammation and worsening leg swelling. If you're taking high-dose supplements without testing your vitamin D levels first, you might be causing more harm than good. Always consult a healthcare professional before taking or increasing vitamin D. It's best to personalize your dose, especially after age 60. You've just learned about 15 foods and 2 vitamins that could be silently weakening your legs. But this isn't a warning, it's a wake-up call. Because the moment you begin choosing foods that nourish instead of damage, your body starts to rebuild. You don't need extreme diets or expensive treatments. Just simple swaps, less sugar, fewer processed meals, better nutrition, and your legs can become stronger again. If this message helped you, please hit the like button. Type, "I'm ready" in the comments to show your commitment to better health. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Front for more natural, science-based wellness tips delivered with care.